show you what are all the changes I made it. So this is the one change. So the CSS, see, no such element exception. Again, I'm telling, exceptions you should understand 100%. Should be crystal clear. They will ask you these exceptions, very, very important concepts. These are all. And no such element exception means, see, very meaningful. Read org.openqr.selenium. No such element exception. No such element, unable to locate element. So how meaningful word it is. You're not able to understand English, what? Unable to locate element with this XPath, with this CSS or XPath. Where you have used this, you see that. That element you modify. This is not working. You try different concept. If not CSS, try XPath, try different concept. That is what we need to do. It is clearly saying line number here. So you have to go to this line number 68 and this product, get product name. Again, get product name, okay, product header. Like this, step by step, you have to navigate. That is a very, very important. So now this was the previously we have this one. This is not working. So I changed that to this one. Okay. Now this is the one change I made. Next, other one I figured it out. There was a so product details test. See, I have given a MacBook. B lowercase I'm typing, but here the result we are getting a big cap letter. That I have given lowercase yesterday here. Did you remember? I don't know how many of you remembered our video. This I have given a lowercase. That's why it was failing in the product also. So I changed this one and also here also. This is the another change I made. Okay. So this is make sure whatever you're typing, fine. Same is not getting in the result space. That you should be very clear. So here also it was failing. And these two things I made change. Let's go and run this now. So my one build, we see how it is going to work. I made those changes. Later that I haven't run. I want to show you. So what changes we made, why they have failed, all those things. Please understand the exceptions is the crucial, how to debug. If this is not there, how much you do hard work, it doesn't work out. In the automation, debugging is very important. Why this is failing? Nobody will help you there, right? You have to debug step by step, step by step. That's why understand the exceptions. Understand the exception, okay? If that exception comes, what is the meaning of that? I was clearly explaining this, right? So those are meaningful messages there. If still you are not getting, there is a test output folder, go inside, emailable report you see, there line by line will be there, how to step by step. That is called stack trace, we call that. Based on that stack trace, you go step by step, method to method. That's how we need to figure it out, the reason for the failures. Null pointer exception, I explained you in the Java. You're getting a null pointer exception means the variable object reference has a null value. That's the reason you will get a null pointer exception. Figure it out, which line it is. That is very, very important, guys. So please make sure. And these tips you have to apply anywhere. It's not one place. Thumb rules, these are all. So apply those basics. And if you go anywhere, it's common. It's not going to change. the debugging steps. Those are very important. As an automation tester means you are nothing but a coder, you are a developer. You are not a normal tester, a functional tester. You are equal to application developer. Okay, so that's why first that understanding the step by step, level by level is please follow that. Follow the steps, whatever I am giving, apply them. You should get the problems. Then only you will be very strong and the no, tomorrow if the issue comes also, you can solve it. Today everything goes smooth, you won't learn. You should get the problems. Always, pray for, okay, I need to get more problems. If you get the problem only, you'll be solid, strong on the subject. If you're not getting problems, everything goes smooth. Tomorrow problem comes, you will again face a problem there. How to solve that? So while writing the code itself, pray for the God. Okay, I want to see more problems, more exceptions. Then how can I solve? I need to figure it out. That's what you need to do. Okay. And another thing, functional testing is a very important. Functional flow, first you need to understand. Anywhere one element is not identifying means that element is wrong. Whatever you have written the element identification, that's wrong. Immediately go to that page. Which element is that? Which page is that? And that element, what you have written, what is currently? Check that. That cross verification is very important. Maybe today it might have changed because developer modified. That will happen. All these cases are possible. So be careful, and if it is not working means no such element exception, some timeout exceptions you are getting, and also element click intercepted exception. So last time I told you, right, element click intercepted exception we were getting. I told that those make a note of them. So how to solve them? How to solve a element click intercepted exception? So what is mean by element click intercepted exception? So it is the element is not able to click because of on top of that some layer is there. So it is intercepting. That element is not visible. On top of that element, some other layer is there. That's why Selenium is not able to see that. That time you will get element click intercepted exception. Then how can you handle that? Using JS click, JavaScript executor. So interface method, execute script method you have to use. Arguments of zero.click method and pass the element. So that is the concepts, very, very important, all these, when you get these kind of exceptions. So there are some thumb rules. Those thumb rules we have to be applied. That's it. Other than that, there is no rocket science in the Selenium. Fixed methods and fixed exceptions. If those exceptions comes, how you to solve? If you're good and you're excellent. See, all 37 are passed. Okay. So you got my point where we made changes, all these things. Okay. Any questions? Anybody having problems? Even I think Vandana also completed successfully.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I also got like no such element exception in that product header, search touch icon.
Okay. So that product, let me show you how to select that product. Select product. Go to the select product. Can
Yeah,
you see here?
The CSS path.
Just see link text. I'm giving this product name. That's it. So this is what you need to do. You should not hard code. See, parameter I'm passing. It's a link. So link text locator I can take, right? If you want to write XPath, how can you write XPath? If you want to write XPath, so this is the XPath how to write. So /a square bracket text function equal to single quote plus, so text variable you do that. So a link name basically. This is how to write. So I'm parameterizing this. This value you have to pass from parameter. I'm not hard coding. You should not hard code. This is how we need to pass. Okay? This is how we need to pass. This after this. So this is how we need to pass, say parameter. Whatever the product comes, automatically that product name will go there. That's the magic you need to do. How to, this is the, these type of techniques you need to learn. Okay, dynamically I need to pass some parameters, multiple parameters I need to pass for the XPath. So this is the way. Okay, please hold this kind of techniques. Okay, next. So we are done with the automation. This, I need to push this code to GitHub. So what is GitHub? What is Git? That's a very, very important. So let's go and learn this. So let me show you what is GitHub and Git. Git is a version control tool and GitHub is a web application, a hosting application where you can host the code. Basically, you can create multiple repositories, all the repositories having a code. Repository is not a storage place. All your application code will store there. Application code is nothing but developer's code plus tester code. Both will be in one repository. That is called a repository, a storage place. So that code, entire code you will place in the cloud platform. That's a GitHub is a cloud platform. So hosting platform, there you can store the data, store all your code there. So secure. That's the GitHub. What is Git? Git is a version control tool. It's a tool. So it maintains the version history. It maintains the version history. So that is called Git. And GitHub means GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service that lets you manage Git repositories. So what is GitHub? GitHub is a cloud-based hosting service that lets you manage all the Git repositories. So GitHub is used to do code reviews and maintain documentation. Also you can maintain about this repository. You can write the documentation, you can review your code, and also more collaboration between the team members can be done with the GitHub. Then what is a Git? So Git is a version control tool. It maintains the history of your code. How many people are modifying same file, when they committed. So all this can be tracked with this Git. Git is a version control system that lets you manage and keep track of your code history, your source code history. That's what the Git. So what is your Git version control tool? If anybody asks you, what is the answer you have to give? Git. So what is the version control tool you are using? What is the answer you have to give? Git. And what is the code repository or is it GitHub. So GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, all these are same category. What are all the same categories? Hosting services, GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, GitLab. GitLab is having extra features than GitHub and Bitbucket. What GitLab is having is GitLab you can build up the inbuilt pipeline also. So the deployment also you can do same in the GitLab itself. That's extra features it has, along with the repository maintenance, code reviews, collaboration, everything you can do like a GitHub. But extra you can build the pipeline in the same GitLab also. That's a GitLab. So, but all are similar, okay? So don't worry. But what is a Git? So apart from GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, whatever you use, but you must use Git only. Git is a version control tool. It will manage and track the code changes you are making to the files. You're committing the code changes to the repositories. So that is called Git. It's a version control tool. It is a free and open source tool. So please open, everyone. Can you all open google.com? So we'll install Git on our local machines. So Git was developed by Linus Torvalds, and he's the one who developed the Git. Yeah, any questions?
We already downloaded
Git already done?
Yeah, we did. Sir.
Oh, when we did? Okay.
Like one day the tool didn't come. No? That,
Oh, there
the
was a
website.
site down issue, right?
The
Yeah,
website is not.
yeah. So we already installed, right?
Yeah.
Versioning a file is important. Tracking changes and owner changes important. Why we need a Git means these are the points you need to cover. And different terminologies I already told. I think we have gone through all these also, right? Then.
Yes.
Okay. So then fine, GitHub. Let's go and create a GitHub account. Okay. GithubAccount. So we'll create a. Anyone you can share your screen. I'll out because I already have GitHub. So better you share and we can. I'll help you out how to create the account. Can anyone
I'll do.
share your screen? Yeah, go ahead. Please follow the steps, others also.
We're able to see.
Yeah, I can see. Open a new tab. Google.com, GitHub, just directly type github.com. So github.com, hub, H-U-B, hub.com. So github.com. Yeah, so can you all open, others also? github.com. Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Click and sign up. Everybody click and sign up. Please enter your valid email ID.
Sir. Sir.
Yeah.
I already created that one. I can use that, right, sir? Last.
Yes. One-time effort only. You don't need to create multiple times.
Okay. Just I sign in that username
Yes.
and.
Please continue. These are simple steps, okay?
Okay.
So entering the email, creating a password, everything is simple steps.
Not accepting. Okay.
So see what is the password criteria, okay?
Okay.
So give some, password saved in your Google account. So password is too short. make sure password is in a list of passwords commonly used on other websites. Password may be compromised. Yeah, see, that's a strong password, 15 characters, at least 15 characters, or at least 8 characters, including a number, a lowercase letter, special characters if you want. It is not taking special characters.
It is taking.
Okay, no problem. So make sure you remember the password, okay? Note down somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, give username, your username. Maybe 1 21 or 1, whatever it is, okay?
It's not available.
Username Vandana is not available. So many people will be there now. So you have to give unique one, okay?
I'll keep same. Okay.
So not available. So give something different. That's it. Right?
Okay.
So unique one, we have to give unique queue. That's it. Would you like to receive product updates? No, just say no, we don't want. So start a puzzle. Pick one square that shows two identical objects. That's it. Yeah. Pick one square that shows identical objects. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, come down slowly. Come down. Yeah, create account. So enter code. Now you get to your email. Go to your email and get that code.
Okay. I'll sign.
Save or you save it. Otherwise, if you don't want to forget all this, save it. Yeah. Go to mail and get the code.
Yeah, my phone I got 7. How many team members? Just me, I'll give.
Yeah, just 20, 10 to 20 give or 5 to 10 you give, whatever it is. No, I leave it all these things, okay? Continue without continue. Free. First one. Yeah. Come down, come down. Continue for free. That's it. So everyone, please do that. So after that, we have to create a new repository. So Vandana, can you see here? So there are create a repository or top right side, there's a plus icon.
Yeah.
Click on that also. That also will give you new repository. Okay. So you can use any one of them. Okay. So, but this left side create repository only first time you will get. Next time onwards you won't get because you already have a repositories, right? So you won't get that. Always you have to use a top right side plus icon to if you want to create a new repositories.
So I'll click on that now.
Yeah, click anyone is fine. Okay. So give whatever the repository name you want to. For example, is our exactly give our project name. What is the project name you have given here? In the Eclipse. Exactly the project name, same you give because we are pushing the same code there.
Open cart automation.
Same name you give, same name, everyone. See, give the same name, okay? Copy that project name, otherwise. Only project name, okay? So just give that the same name you created. Okay. So give a description. What is that? Give a description, whatever you want.
Open cart automation.
Yeah. UI automation. Open cart.
Website.
Automating open cart. Web application or web. whatever it is. Just describe it.
Hybrid framework.
Yeah, come down. Like that, you can create n number of repositories. For example, tomorrow we are going to prepare next week onwards API testing. There also you can push your code. You can see always your code is available here. Tomorrow something happened to your system, or your Eclipse is crashed. Your code is available here. Okay, that's the secured. It will be available. So you want to add a README file, you can add. README file is nothing but you have to clearly explain how to run your project and what are the step-by-steps. And you can explain your folder structure, in which folder what code is there, each file what it will do, and how to run this project. Somebody wants to take this project. Because you are selecting a public, right? Anybody can go and see your repository, and they can clone and they can download this code to their local machine and they can run it. But if they want to run, what steps they have to follow? All these steps you can put in the README file. Okay. If you want to add README file, otherwise leave it. And click on create repository.
For now, can I make it private or fine?
It's up to you. You want to make it public or you don't want to give permission to others? You can make public, private. Yeah, nobody can see now.
Okay. Create repository.
Yes. Okay, so keep this as it is. Okay, these are the very important now. So this is the very important. I'm taking back my control. Okay, I will also create my repository. Okay, we'll continue from here. See here also I'm creating my repository. So I'm creating whatever the name I have given. I have to go and get my project name, my repository name. So this is my repository name. So I'm going to give this exactly same. So, right. I'm making public. Okay. So click on create repository. So these are the things. Create a new repository on the command line. So we created a new repository and we can map all this. This is the git command. See that? So echo, you can, so this, you can, it will push this to readme file, readme.md file. So git init, you can initialize the git. Push an existing repository from the command line. So you can push the code already if you have a repository. So, but I'll use this, okay? I'll use this. I'm going to create a branch also. I'm going to create a branch also. You see all branch creation, everything, okay? So one by one, let's execute all these commands. So another one, this is a very important. If you want to clone this repository, you can use this. So git clone, this is the repository URL. What is the repository URL? This is the repository URL. So this repository, generally we'll use this repository URL to clone, git clone repository URL we are asking, right? This is the URL you have to give. So first let's go and to the same project directory. Where is our project? Right click and go to the project directory exactly. So here, so I'm going to open this one, my git bash you need to open. Right click, open the git bash here. Open git bash. So this is a git bash. See, git bash is open with my project name. So then give exactly. So git clone, if you want to clone it already, so it is there, but you don't need to clone again. Okay, you don't need to clone again. So you do just git init. See, can you see first command what I did? Git init. So initialized empty git repository in this location. Inside this, if you go inside, see git is initialized here. .git before it was not there, just now created. So that's the first command we need to do. Are you all done this first step, git init? Git init will initialize.
Now, when right click, that git bash is not showing for that project.
Why it won't show? Can you share your screen?
1 second.
Right click. Show more options.
Okay,
Git bash.
got it.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Do
Thank you.
first git init. Okay. Git init. That means you're initializing the git.
Enter.
Yeah, press enter key. See, read that. Initialized empty git repository in the folder. You go inside that folder and you can see file name .git. See that .git is there. Why it's not there? Can you go to the bash, git bash? Where you have given? Already it initialized the same location. Okay, it will show. Maybe that's okay. Git, no, you do go back
Refresh
and
maybe.
come back again. No, go again. I think it's a hidden file. Maybe that's why it is not appearing for you. It's a hidden file. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
So it will be there. Next. So you go to the location. Now let me take back. Did you all completed this till this, all the steps? Everyone have completed all the steps or still anything pending?
So for me also it's not showing .git. It's okay.
Huh?
.git it for me also is not showing.
That's what I told now, madam.
Yeah.
It will be a hidden file.
Hidden
Don't
file.
worry, it will be there.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
got this message, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then I told you
It's
it is a
hidden.
hidden file.
Right.
So it won't be visible. Maybe you can enable that hidden files. Or otherwise, if you want to see ls minus a, you give hidden files also will be shown to you. So these are the Linux commands we should know a little bit. Okay. After this, if you go to repository, so first this one, if you want to add a readme file, you add, otherwise leave it. And also, we have a master branch. But I need to create a branch. So how to create a branch? So if you go here, git config, that is okay. This is the step we did now. Next, git clone, we don't need to do, I'll tell that later. Git add, no, git commit, git diff, git reset, git status. So this is one. Git branch name you have to give. So give the branch name. So type everyone git. So I want to, now currently I am in the, see, branch means master branch. So branch means we are in the master branch. So if you want to check which branch you are, just give git branch. It will tell you are in the master branch. But I want to change from master to my local branch. Generally, the branch name will give a ticket number, Jira ticket number. So they will assign a ticket, right, for you to automate. That ticket number you will give. So how to create a branch? Git checkout -b, git checkout -b branch name. So you give feature, open cart, automation. open cart automation. Feature open cart automation. So everybody on the same step. Anybody in back? Arshini, Pushpa.
Sir, it should not take username.
Huh?
Username did not.
Username. Huh?
Username Pushpa is not available.
Did you log in, madam, to the GitHub?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are getting that? You should not get that. So what you are getting exactly? Share your screen.
Okay.
Is he asking for configuration?
After giving mail and password, it should not take username.
Just share, madam. Why you are wasting time? Share. Share your screen. Why are you taking this much time, madam, to share the screen? Are you sharing or no?
Connect class with mobile, sir.
Okay, I don't want to waste time. Let's continue, guys. Others. So git checkout minus B, a branch name you have to give. That's how to create a new branch. So Harshini, are you done in the same step or you are not doing? So he is also not doing. Okay. So who
He's
are doing?
not there, sir, actually.
This is the how you need to create a branch. See what it does? Switch it to new branch. Before you were in the master branch. Now it is switched to new branch. And it is see now it is showing feature branch. So now you want to see how many branches are there. Just you git branch. So it will show featured branch. Why master is not there? It should be master also, right? Git checkout master. Path specific. So that is, it didn't take. Let me remove this. We should have first master branch. Git. I'll remove this branch, master branch, git branch. How to remove branch? Minus D and feature hyphen open cart. We should get both branches. That's what I'm looking for. Automation. Cannot delete branch. Okay, so is it created a branch here? Let's check this. It hasn't created a branch because we haven't pushed that, right? Okay, anyhow, so git status. Just do git status, no problem. We'll push this. See, when you do git push, and you have a lot of files modified here. Here you can see. And on top of this, I'll create a branch. Now git, I'll create another branch. You'll see now. Git first add git, git add dot. All the files will be added. All the files will be added. Let's say git add dot u. after that, you commit. So if you do git status, see now all will be changed to green color. What are all the files are there? All are changed to green color. So that means you added all the files to this repository, this branch. So have you done that git add?
Yes.
Sir,
Now
git
do
add
git
dot.
commit.
Sir,
Do
git
a
add
git
dot,
commit.
right?
Sorry?
Git add dot, right, sir?
Yeah, space dot. Git add space dot. Now git commit -m. You give the message git commit -m, the message. My first automation commit. Just give you whatever the message you want, okay? See, all are added. Now you can create a branch. You can create a branch. So whatever you want, you can do that. See, I want to create a branch. Git checkout. I want to create one more branch. Git checkout -b.
Message we should
Any
Start
message,
and-
madam.
start
Any
and end in
message.
quotes, no, sir?
Within double quotes.
Okay.
Within double quotes the message. -m double quotes inside the message.
Says error. So we should space between -m and the.
No space. Git
asking,
commit
please.
-m. Git commit after a space.
Yeah, please tell me who you are. Username git config -global.
Okay, it is asking config. This is the commands you have to follow. First, see our first git config -global user.name. Give your username like this within double quotes. So this is the command I am executing. You can execute this. Because I already said this. That's why I'm not getting. But you will get this. Please do this. But open our blog also. Quickly you can do that. Git space config space user.email. You give your email. So quickly do
Both,
that. Please.
username and email, both we should.
Both you have to give. Both commands. 2 commands. These are all. Git config user.name one time only. So next time onwards it won't ask. Git config user.email. So and this email also you give. So this is the examples also I given how to use this git config. Basically it configures the username and email with your repository. You are the author for that. That's the meaning of git config. You're configuring. Okay. So then git commit. See, here is the git commit command also. Git commit -m. So double quotes commit message. You can give a commit message. So git commit -m within double quotes, the commit message you give. Okay. So I want to create a branch, new branch. I'll give task my product test cases. I'm just adding something, okay? No, not required. See, new branch is created. Now, how many branches are there? Git branch. See, now you can see 2 branches are showing. Can you see here 2 branches?
Yes, sir. Feature and task.
So that means what will happen when you create a new branch, all this code will come and copy here in this branch also. So why it is in green color and star mark? Wherever star mark is there, you are in that branch. How can you switch between the branches? Git checkout. You give that branch name. For example, I want to go to feature open cart automation. I'll just give that branch name. Feature -open cart -automation. Switch it to branch feature open cart automation. So that's the
open cart automation code is in the feature branch now.
Yes, you have already, you committed already, right?
Okay.
After
No need to-
committing, I created a new branch.
No need to push the code. It's just add.
It's already
and-
there. It's already, any changes happened, you do. For example, I made a change now. For example, I'll go and I'll create so I'll delete this, some reports. Okay. I'll go inside. Some reports are there, right? Reports. So here reports are there. So I'll delete this reports. Okay. I made a change, right?
Mhm.
Now it will show what is the change you made. So or even I will do one more also, screenshots or logs. So all these logs also I'll delete it. So all these logs also I'll delete it. So these files are, these many files I deleted. That means that is a change, right? See, all the reports also, so many are there. I'll delete all of them. Except this 9th one. So a lot of files I have modified now. Now see what files you modified, it will show very clearly. You do git status. If you want to know what files you modified, it will tell git status. See, these are all deleted, deleted, deleted. It will tell you. Now you need to add this change to this branch. Again, you do git add dot. So all the latest changes will be added. Then do git commit, git status if you do. So all the changes will be gone, and git commit you need to do. So these are the common steps you will use. Git commit immediately minus space after minus m, immediately double quotes, no spaces. Clean up unwanted reports, old reports. Okay, I'll say old reports. That's it. See, you won't see that these new files, whatever the deleted files, you won't see in this branch. So that's it. I committed. Now I can go to next branch. For example, another branch, git branch. You switch to another branch. So what is that branch? Git checkout, task, my product, hyphen
Test cases.
test cases. Now you can see that old files here. See, you got all the old files here. I didn't delete in this branch, right?
Mhm.
You got my point?
Okay.
So this branch has a files that you deleted in another branch. So one branch changes in another branch, nothing will happen. If you work in different branches also, you can work like this. So that's the advantage with the Git branches. So branches concept, basically you have one master. On master, you will clone it. That's a git clone command you will use. So git clone command you will use. First you will download the code from here. This is this URL you will give. This entire code will download to your local machine. Then immediately, what is the next step? After downloading, you create a branch on top of the master. Don't change anything in the master. You are not allowed to make changes in the master. On top of master, you create a branch. What will happen when you create a branch? All the master code will come and store in your branch. Why you should not make changes in the master? Because master code is the main code that should not be touched. Because that code will run in the production also. You should not change that code. If you change, something happens, the production server will go in toss. So that's why you should not touch that master branch, and you are not allowed to make changes. So that's why you will create a branch and you can play around with your branch. Whatever you want to make changes, you make in your branch. Nothing will happen. To others, it won't affect others. It won't affect others. You can work independently with your branch. And you can give your branch to your colleague also. For example, your changes needed for your colleague. You can merge your changes into his branch. So between different team members also, you can share your branches independently, you can work and you can collaborate with the code and all that you can do with the branch concept. Are you clear on the branch concept? Why do you need branches?
So the main branch will exist already, like, or we have to create.
Main code already will exist, right? So that exists. So now we are creating a branch, but this repository, right? This repository already will be there when you go to companies. You won't do that.
So we will
You
give
are not
like,
allowed to do. They will already, the development team, they will do on that repository. You will create our Selenium framework code, everything in the same, in the SRC test Java. Their code will be here, SRC main Java, developers code. Your test cases will be in the SRC test Java. Clear?
yes. So we will
So this
do
is how it
clone.
will happen in the real time.
Will we
Your
do-
application code, your test code, both will be in the same project.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so what are the commands we learn now? Git init we learn. Git config you learn. Git branch. So how to check the which branch you are? Git branch you will use. How to create a branch? Git checkout -b you can use. It will create and check out to that branch. How to switch between the branches? Git checkout. You give branch name, it will go to that branch. So git checkout branch name, if you give, it will go to that branch. So you are in another branch. You can switch to other branch with the git checkout command. So if you want to know what are the files modified, so you do git status. So it will give you, now it is showing nothing to commit, but I can go and delete, for example, one file I will delete. So for example, I'll delete this file, okay? There are so many, but one file I'll delete. So if you go here and you see git status, you do know. It will tell very clearly one file is modified. See, one file is deleted. So it is saying git add. So you do that to update what will be committed. So that's a git, and I will do git commit here. Git add first. That change I am adding to this branch. Then git commit you do. Git commit -m. So you write the commit message. So clean up Allure reports. See, one file change, one file will be committed. So if you do git status, nothing will be there now. So nothing to commit it will say, because you already committed. Once you commit, nothing will show you. See, on branch, this is the branch. You are in this branch, nothing to commit. Working tree is clean. That's the how branching strategy will work. Now, how to push this code? I want to push this code. How to push? So git push -u, the branch name. So the branch name is task -my product -test cases. So auto setup remote. So you have to use, maybe I'll use the other branch. Git push origin. You have to use git push origin. So git push origin, the branch name. Please make sure you have the correct access rights and repository exist. Could not read from remote repository. Okay. Git checkout. Let me see that git
I
checkout.
think, the branch name is task open cart test cases.
But I have another branch also there, right? That's
Okay.
feature. I'll take another branch. So feature this somewhere we have, right? Feature. I'll take this branch. This one. Let me take this branch. You'll see this. Git checkout the branch name. So now git push -u origin the branch name. We have already, all right. Otherwise, I'll do this already. We have a git remove add push this. Git push means okay. So just change that. Okay, whatever you created a branch, just change, execute these comments, these 3 comments. So it will finish that. See, now code is pushed to new branch is set main, and you can see refresh here. Entire code will come here. See, entire code came here. It will do that. So just execute that last 3 comments and your code will be pushed. It will ask you username, password. Make sure you give the username, password. So this is how to push the code to git push -u origin, the branch name you have to give. So tomorrow I'll tell you how to create a branches on this and the branch, how to pull that, how to pull the branch changes only. I'll tell tomorrow. Okay. On top of master, this main is nothing but a master. So master, on top of that, we'll create a branch tomorrow. On that branch, we'll make changes. That changes will push it here. Okay. That I'll show you tomorrow. So any questions? Please go and practice the same Git commands. Git commands is mandatory. So wherever you go, these commands will come. So please go and read all these commands by heart. This every Git command by heart. So until you are comfortable all this, you experiment now. You got a time, right? You experiment. See, so you want to know git log. So there is one method. Git rim. This for RM is for deleting. This one I have shown you already. Git log. So git log will show you. So what is the current branch version you have given already? That it will show you the commit ID. See this commit ID. My first automation commit. The commit ID will be shown to you. So this is the commit ID. See, this is the commit ID. Every commit has a one commit ID. Okay, every commit has a one commit ID. So make sure. So understand this commit IDs because we did 2 commits, right? That commit IDs are showing here. How many commit IDs you did? That commit IDs are showing. So this is the first commit ID. And this is the second commit ID. The second commit ID commit message is clean up old reports. That's what we did. This is the latest commit ID. Okay. So git log, git merges, you can merge another branches. This is the git remote we did now. Just now we did git remote. Git push we did. Git pull we haven't done. I'll tell you that tomorrow. So git checkout we did. Checkout, just changing the one branch to other branch. So almost all the commands I have shown you. So this command shows the metadata and content changes for the specified commit. Git show and give the commit ID. So git show and give the commit ID. So let's go. And I want to give the commit ID. I'll give this commit ID. Okay, this commit ID. See that commit changes, it will show here. All the commit changes, it will show here. See, all the commit changes, it will show to you. So a lot of changes you made, right? All these changes will be shown to you. That's the git show. So what changes you made, it will show. Control X, Control C. All the changes, what are the changes you made, it will show all of them. Control Z, Control C, Control C. Okay. So anyway, it will come, but Control Z, Control X should work. It's not
What's the
working.
difference between add a star and add a dot?
Add star, so we don't need to use add star means all, but add dot means in the current directory. Add dot means current directory. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all the commands. These commands are very important. They will ask in the interviews these commands. What are the Git commands you have used? Can you give all the Git commands? So make sure you by heart all these commands and practice. Okay? Maybe you can go and clone this. See, I want to clone this entire repository. How to clone? Click on this green color code icon. Then copy this and just, for example, I want to clone a different place. So I want to download that entire code. So some other location I'm downloading. Okay. See how to download. So I'll keep this here, right click, show more, git bash. Just type git clone, that URL you give, clone URL. All the code will be downloaded here. So this is the how to download from GitHub to your local machine. See, my code has come here. You can see here. Open cart. See, this is the code. Entire code has come here. So you can go to that CD, open cart, and you can see all the files here. See, all the files you can see here. So this is the main branch, and you can work independently. You can add this project to your Eclipse, and you can start working. So this is the how to clone. Git clone also I have shown you. Git clone and this entire code. Entire code, if you want, you don't have in your local machine, you can clone my repo. You can clone my repo and you can play around. You can add this project to, after downloading, you can add that project to your Eclipse. You know how to add? How to add the project? Go to File, Import, Existing Maven project, Next, and browse and go to the location where you downloaded. Okay, and select that project. Open cart, right? This is the one. See, and click on finish. You select this, click on finish. So that's it. So this is the how to add the project. Existing form.xml will add to your Eclipse. It's already there, that's why it is not adding, but so if it is a new project, it will add. Okay, that's how to add a project also in the Eclipse. I have shown you end to end. How to push the code to remote repository, how to download the code to local machine, how to add that code to your Eclipse. Okay. Yeah. Please practice